Hello and good afternoon, everyone. We are coming to you live from San Francisco. My name is Luisa. I'm a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Candy. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello and happy Sunday, everybody. I'm Carla. I'm also a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Okay, so happy Sunday, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Our topic for today is action over perfection, why messy action wins. So let's talk about something that holds us back, like waiting for things to be perfect before we even start on something. So whether it's launching that side hustle that you've been wanting to do, or maybe start going live, or even posting about your business. So we convince ourselves that we need more time. We need a better lighting, or the right words to say. But truthfully, that mindset will keep you stuck. So we will discuss 6 reasons why messy action usually works better than waiting for perfect. The first one is you get clarity when you take action, not just by thinking about it. So when I first heard about this business, I got excited but also overwhelmed. I would ask myself, what if I mess up, and what if no one is interested? And so I wrote ideas on a notebook. I keep thinking about a perfect way to start this business. Then I got tired. I stopped and I told myself, "Oh, I'll just probably start tomorrow." So, the honest truth is, if that clarity is, it didn't come from planning perfectly. It came when I finally took that first step. So, the first time I posted about my business, I was nervous, but once I did it, I felt relief, and I thought that wasn't so bad at all. And slowly, I started figuring things out, not by overthinking, but by doing more. So I saw what kind of posts people would engage more. I started learning how I wanted. What am I gonna say? I How I wanted my post would be, how I wanted to show up for my business, not because it was a perfect plan, but it may be messy, but but it's something that people can relate more. And just like with motherhood, being a mom, no one's really prepared for that messy diaper changes, the sleepless nights, the tantrums. And same goes for the business. You'll understand things more when you stop thinking about it and start doing it.
Yes, and then the second one is you grow your confidence as you go. So confidence is tricky. We wait for it to show up thinking, then we'll be ready. But the truth is, confidence is something you build, not something you're given. So, when I did my first live, I was shaking. I was like really nervous. I didn't have a fancy setup. My lighting was whatever daylight I had left, but I did it anyway. I fumbled over my words. I probably repeated myself 5 times, but I showed up, and the next time I was a little more confident. And the time after that was even more. So confidence came because I kept showing up even in the mess. So if you're thinking, I'll start when I feel more confident, I lovingly want to say the confidence you're waiting for will come after you start and start doing it.
Yes, and then the third is taking even small steps creates momentum. So honestly, as moms, as full-time employees, and a side hustle here, we rarely get quiet. So quiet, uninterrupted hours to focus, and it's more like, okay, I've got 10 minutes, while the kids do homework. I have a few minutes during my lunch break. What can I get done? And that's okay. So when I started, I didn't build my digital business by sitting down for hours. It was little by little, one story, one message, one post. And you know what? That tiny action gives me a boost. So I'd say to myself, well, I already did that. Well, what else can I do today? And you can find pockets of time during your day and you figure out what else can I do to help with my business. So for it's like cleaning your house, right? So maybe you're doing one drawer and then suddenly you want to organize the entire room. So that's momentum. It kicks in once you start. So you don't have to do everything, just something. And before you know it, you're in motion.
And then fourth one is perfection is usually fear in disguise. So I would tell myself I was just getting ready. I kept making Canva graphics. I rewrote the same caption 10 times. I rewatched trainings. But honestly, I wasn't getting ready. I was just scared that I would fail, scared that people would judge me. And eventually, I learned that fear doesn't go away because we keep waiting, and it only starts to shrink when we move through it. And the way to move through it is by messy action. So when I first tried posting my first go live, it was scary, but I did it anyway, and it turned out that nothing terrible happened. So all those time I spent thinking, trying to be perfect and ready, it was just fear in disguise. So if any of you are feeling stuck because you're always trying to make everything perfect, take breathe and give yourself a break. So you don't need to be perfect, you just need to be brave enough to begin, even if you're scared and unsure, because once you do it, you'll realize that you're stronger than your fear.
Yes, and then the next one is mistakes help you grow faster than overthinking ever will. So I've made plenty of mistakes and I know you guys can relate. I posted things that got zero engagement. I've said things on live that I instantly wanted to take back. We've had tech issues during our live. We get poor internet connection or our computers just suddenly out of battery. But you know what? Each time we messed up, we learned something. Like when I had that issue with my computer, so now I make sure that I charge it even going on live, so that it doesn't happen again. When a post didn't land, I learned more about why my audience really needed to hear. It's kind of like when we packed way too much in the diaper bag for our first baby, or even when we go on vacations, or forgot something important on a family trip. You don't stop being a mom because of one mistake. You learn from it. So, same with business. Don't fear the mistakes. Fear staying stuck because you never tried.
Yes, and then our last is real messy action is more relatable than perfect. So I remember, just to share with you, I remember a mentor of mine said that, just be real because it's more relatable. And that really stuck with me because I really was I guess jealous of her because she was able to when she goes live, she was able to say a lot of things, and she always knows what to say. And here I am, a beginner, new at this business, and I was always fumbling with my words. I couldn't find the strength to go live, and she said, just be real. It's okay to do that. It's okay to fumble because people are relate to that more, and that really stuck with me. So one thing I really learned building this business is that people connect with real, not polished. So some of the most relatable content came when I was just being me. So messy hair, morning look, morning face, right? No filter. Sometimes, yeah, my kids are there in the background. It's okay. So when I stop trying to look the part and just started showing up as busy trying my best mom, that's when other moms really connected. So they message me like, oh, I love how real you are. It's comforting to know I'm not the only one figuring things out. So you don't need a perfect camera, a perfect setup, or a rehearsed script. Like, just show up and be you. So you just need your story, your heart, your willingness to show up even when it's a little messy. So, here's the beautiful part. Your messy action gives someone else the courage to start too.
Yes, and if you're waiting until you're 100% ready, you might be waiting forever. But if you take messy action today, just one small step, you'll be closer to the life you want. So start now, even if it's not perfect. Start with messy hair, just like what Carla said, with your laundry on the couch, your kids in the background. And, but your heart is in the right place, because in reality, progress beats perfection every single time. So if you've been meaning to start but holding yourself back, this is a sign to take that first step.
Yes, so that first step is to register to any of our website. My website, it's theinglegacy.com. Carla's is at carlapurganan.com. And Luisa's at luisaenriquez.com. So go to any of our website, register with your name and email address, and you'll get the link to our free 90-minute webinar. It's the same webinar that we all watched. So go ahead and watch it. We have lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you cannot at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you cannot attend live, the replay is also good. So just watch it. And if you have any questions, just send us a message.
Yeah, so if you're like us and if you're tired of your 9 to 5 job and if you just want to earn extra income for your family from the comfort of your own home, maybe this business is for you. It's very flexible. You can work on it on your own time, at home, even in your pajamas. You work on it while your kids are sleeping at night. It's up to you. And you can earn as much as you want. There's no cap. If as long as you're working hard, then you can earn money from it too. So yeah, if you want to support your family and invest in your future, please do join us in this digital business. If you have any questions, please reach out and we'll be happy to help you get started.
So this ends our Go Live for today. Have a blessed Sunday, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.